Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. In this video, we're going to take a look at a softbox that was sent out to me from Godox. So this softbox is very portable, guys. This is going to be something that you can carry with you out on location. And you probably are noticing right now, Rome, it's not as well illuminated in your studio as normal. Well, there's a reason for that, and I'm going to show you guys that here as we move forward. So first things first, we will be using this light here to add additional light for my face and, to light myself up. Now, this is the this is the 300Bi light we're going to be using. This is a continuous Bi light. So check this out. You're going to receive this really nice little travel bag. Inside of the bag, of course, you're going to find the softbox. Let's pull everything out. All of the accessories. So that's pretty much everything that's in here. All right, so you do get this really nice grid. Now, I like these a lot because it allows you to really focus the light exactly where you want the light to be. So if you're trying to illuminate your face or a product or something like that, and you don't want a lot of light spillage, that's where something like one of these is really, really going to come in handy. We'll get back to that here in a second. All right. So we also have some diffusers and a reflector. Now, what the reflector does is basically it's going to allow the light itself to bounce off of said reflector, and that then will reverse the light into the softbox and then softly out toward whatever the subject is. So this is a little metal reflector. We'll get back to that as well. Now, as far as the diffusion goes, you actually have two levels of diffusion. You have an inner diffuser and you have an exterior diffuser, and I'll show you guys those as well. All of these things are really well packaged. All right, so we have two diffusers. Now, the smaller one, like I said, is going to go right over the reflector, and this one is actually going to connect with little snaps. So it has these little snapping things here that you guys can see. This is how we're going to connect those. And then the other one connects using Velcro. So you have Velcro that runs all the way around this. We're going to get to that here in a second as well. All right, so let's get to the softbox itself. All right, so here is said softbox. And we're going to open this up. Now, as you guys can see, this little restraint here is permanently attached. That's nice because you don't have to look for it. If you lose it, you're not going to lose it. You're going to be easily able to find this. All right, so let's get to opening this guy up. Now, this is very simple. It's going to open just like an umbrella. So you're just going to kind of push this in like you guys are seeing here. And we're just going to pop that all the way in like so, okay? Now, the reflector is going to fit on top, as you guys see here. Just gonna adjust that. Now we have our reflector attached, and then we're gonna take the smaller reflector diffuser, and we're gonna attach that inside here. So let's just set this on the table for a second. Hopefully you guys can still see me. All right, so let's get this guy. Here is our reflector. This does have additional diffusion inside. That's that centerpiece that you guys see here. So that's going to be facing inward. So all we have to do at this point is snap these in. All right. So now you can see we have the inner diffusion inside of our softbox. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the outer diffusion. Now this one, you want to give yourself a little bit of room with this ring that you see here, because you will want to add, well, it depends on you, but I do want to add the grid. So I'm just going to lay this out, and I'm just going to start laying this out like so. Give myself enough room. Now for me, this light is pretty much going to live here in the studio because I do a lot of videos. So you guys can see now what the outer diffuser looks like. And we're going to attach our grid. So this honeycomb grid is basically the same. It has Velcro on the edges, and we're just going to start lining it up just like we did. So we're going to just go ahead and attach that. Just kind of get in there. Just spread it out. It's not a lot of work. All right. So as you guys can see now, we have the honeycomb grid on here, and even as I move this around, you can kind of see how the light would be affected by this grid. Now, of course, we're going to attach this to our light. I'm going to set this up here in the studio so you guys can see, and you'll see how much more light I get on my face once I have this connected. Let's get it. All right, guys, so now I have the light mounted here to my right. It's at about a 45-degree angle. I have my smartphone here. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light on so you guys can see. Now, right now, this light is at 37%. Of course, I still have the other lights that were there before, but what's cool about using the smartphone app, I can adjust the amount of light from this without having to touch the light just from the smartphone, guys. The LE300Bi in conjunction with this diffuser is a win, okay? So you can also adjust the color temperature. So if you want a warmer light, you can go to 3200 Kelvin. If you want, say, maybe a cooler light, more daylight balance. Right now, I have this light set at 5600 Kelvin. I can go all the way up to 6500 Kelvin for a really, really blue light. So you have a lot of flexibility there, but you also have a slider where you can adjust that based on whatever you want that light to be. So having this light here, easy to set up. As you guys see, I'm much better illuminated right now from this now main light. This is my key light now. This is my fill light on this side, and then I have some additional lights further back in the studio, and that's what I was using to illuminate myself in the beginning. So hopefully if you got this far in the video, you guys see the benefit of having such an amazing light in your studio or on location. This is going to be a win. All right, guys, it's been your buddy Rome with Rome Knows Tech, and I will catch you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.